Artificial intelligence has infiltrated almost every aspect of our lives, but one of the most fascinating areas where AI is having a transformative impact is in the creative industries. Generative AI tools like DALL-E, GPT models, and other cutting-edge systems are revolutionizing art, music, and film production. These technologies are not only providing new ways to create, but they are also challenging our understanding of creativity itself. From producing stunning pieces of visual art to composing original music and even generating scripts or entire movies, generative AI is reshaping the creative landscape. In this video, we'll dive deep into how generative AI is transforming the world of art, music, and film production. We'll explore the benefits of these technologies, the ethical dilemmas they present, and highlight some high-profile projects that have utilized AI in these industries. We'll also take a closer look at real-world use cases, controversies, and the future impact generative AI could have on creative professions. Let's begin with one of the most visual applications of AI in the creative world, art. Generative AI has fundamentally changed how art is created, distributed, and even perceived. One of the most well-known tools in this space is DALL-E, a deep learning model developed by OpenAI that can generate detailed images from textual descriptions. For example, you could type something as specific as a two-headed flamingo sitting on a skateboard in a surreal desert landscape, and DALL-E would create a piece of art that visually represents your description. This ability to turn words into images has opened up entirely new avenues for creativity. Artists are increasingly using generative AI to create novel works of art that would be impossible to create manually or would require enormous amounts of time and effort. AI helps artists explore new styles, experiment with various mediums, and expand their creative output beyond traditional techniques. AI-generated art can also serve as a source of inspiration, offering new visual ideas that artists can refine and modify. One of the key benefits of AI in art creation is the ability to enhance productivity. Artists can collaborate with AI to rapidly generate multiple variations of an artwork, which allows them to explore different concepts without investing as much time. AI-generated pieces are now exhibited in galleries, sold as NFTs, and even used in commercial projects, blurring the lines between human and machine creativity. A well-known example of AI-generated art making waves in the commercial art world is Christie's 2018 auction of Edmond de Bellamy, a portrait generated by a generative adversarial network, GAN, created by the Paris-based collective Obvious. This AI-generated artwork sold for $432,500. Signaling the art world's growing acceptance of AI as a legitimate creative force. While the possibilities are exciting, AI-generated art also raises ethical questions. Who owns the rights to an AI-generated work? Is it the artist who inputs the text, the programmer who developed the AI, or the AI itself? These questions are central to ongoing debates about the ownership and authorship of AI-generated content. There are also concerns about the role of AI in the displacement of human artists. With AI's ability to generate professional-grade artwork in a matter of minutes, some fear that artists may struggle to compete with machines, which could lead to a devaluation of human creativity. Another issue is the use of existing works to train AI systems. Many AI models are trained on vast datasets of artwork and images from the internet, raising concerns about copyright infringement. If an AI model is trained on copyrighted images and then generates new works that resemble those images, who should be held accountable for potential copyright violations? Generative AI is also transforming the music industry, enabling composers, producers, and even hobbyists to create original compositions with the help of algorithms. AI-driven music composition tools like Amper Music, AIVA, and JukeDeck use machine learning to analyze vast libraries of existing music and generate new compositions that mimic specific styles, genres, or moods. The use of AI in music is particularly popular in commercial contexts. For example, content creators who need background music for videos, podcasts, or commercials can turn to AI to generate royalty-free tracks in just minutes. AI tools offer a variety of customizable options, allowing users to set parameters like tempo, instrumentation, and mood. This makes it easy for non-musicians to produce professional quality music tailored to their specific needs. AIVA, Artificial Intelligence Virtual Artist, is one of the most advanced AI composers. It was even granted the status of a composer by SACEM, the Society of Authors, Composers, and Publishers of Music, in France. Ivor has composed full-length symphonies, soundtracks for video games, and pieces for advertising campaigns. By studying the works of classical composers like Bach and Mozart, AIVA generates music that sounds both original and stylistically consistent with these musical giants. Beyond classical music, AI is also being used to generate pop songs. For instance, OpenAI's Jukebox is a neural network that generates music, including vocals, in a wide variety of genres. Jukebox is capable of mimicking the styles of specific artists, creating compositions that sound like they could belong in the discographies of legends such as Elvis Presley or Frank Sinatra. While it's still in its experimental phase, Jukebox demonstrates how AI could be used in the future to co-create new songs with human artists. The benefits of using AI in music production are obvious: speed, efficiency, and the ability to create music at a fraction of the cost compared to traditional methods. AI is also democratizing music creation, making it accessible to those who may not have formal training in composition or instrument proficiency. However, just like in the visual arts, AI in music raises ethical concerns. For instance, if an AI-generated song becomes a hit, who owns the copyright? Is it the creator of the AI system, the user who provided the input, or the AI itself? Moreover, there's concern over whether AI-generated music will eventually reduce demand for human composers and musicians, especially for lower-budget commercial projects. Another controversy in the AI music industry is the use of existing music to train AI models. AI systems are trained on datasets that include thousands or millions of copyrighted songs. This leads to questions about whether AI models are effectively plagiarizing when they generate new works based on patterns they learned from copyrighted material. The film industry is also being transformed by generative AI, with applications ranging from script writing to visual effects and even entire film production. GPT-3, a language model developed by OpenAI, is being used by writers to generate ideas, dialogue, and even entire scripts. While AI-written scripts might not yet rival those of the best screenwriters, they can serve as a tool to help filmmakers brainstorm new ideas or overcome writer's block. AI-generated scripts may not yet be Oscar-worthy, but AI is certainly being used behind the scenes to assist in storytelling. For example, AI tools like Scriptbook analyze screenplays and predict their commercial success. By evaluating factors such as character development, plot structure, and dialogue, Scriptbook provides producers and studios with data-driven insights that help them make decisions about which projects to greenlight. This allows studios to minimize risk and improve the chances of box office success. AI is also playing a crucial role in visual effects, VFX, and post-production. AI tools can automate tedious processes like rotoscoping, isolating objects in footage for editing, and rendering complex animations, saving filmmakers time and resources. AI can even create entirely new scenes, characters, or environments through techniques like deepfake technology and AI-assisted CGI. One groundbreaking use of AI in film production was in Martin Scorsese's 2019 film, The Irishman. The film employed AI-powered de-aging technology to make actors like Robert De Niro and Al Pacino appear decades younger in certain scenes. The de-aging process, which would have been incredibly time-consuming and expensive using traditional VFX methods, was significantly streamlined thanks to AI algorithms. As generative AI becomes more sophisticated, it has the potential to play an even larger role in filmmaking. Imagine a future where AI not only assists with script writing and visual effects but also generates entire films, including plot lines, dialogue, character design, and editing. AI-generated movies could become a reality, allowing filmmakers to explore creative possibilities that would be impossible to achieve with human labor alone. However, the use of AI in film production also raises concerns about the future of human labor in the industry. If AI can write scripts, create visual effects, and even direct films, what role will human filmmakers, screenwriters, and VFX artists play? Will AI replace these jobs, or will it become a collaborative tool that enhances human creativity? There have already been several high-profile projects in the creative industries that have utilized AI, often sparking both excitement and controversy. One such project is Sunspring, a short film written entirely by AI using OpenAI's earlier language model, GPT-2. Directed by Oscar Sharp and starring Thomas Middleditch, Sunspring is a sci-fi film with a quirky, surreal script generated by the AI. While the film's plot is confusing and its dialogue strange, it serves as an experimental showcase of how AI can contribute to film production. The project attracted attention for its novelty and highlighted the potential of AI in screenwriting, even if it's not yet ready to replace human writers. In the world of music, the AI-generated album, Hello World, by the virtual pop group SKYGGE made waves for being one of the first full-length albums co-created by AI. Skigga used AI algorithms to help compose and produce the album's tracks, blending human creativity with machine-generated music. The result was a mix of genres and styles, demonstrating how AI can complement human creativity in music production. These projects, while innovative, have also been met with criticism. Some argue that AI-generated content lacks the emotional depth and originality that define true art, music, or film. Critics worry that relying too heavily on AI could lead to a future where creativity is reduced to formulaic algorithms and data-driven outputs. As generative AI continues to revolutionize art, music, and film production, it's important to consider the ethical and social implications of this technology. One major concern is the impact of AI on employment in the creative industries. As AI tools become more advanced, they have the potential to replace jobs that were once performed by humans. This could lead to job displacement for artists, musicians, screenwriters, and VFX artists. While AI has the potential to enhance creativity, it also raises questions about the value of human labor in creative fields. There are also concerns about authenticity and the nature of creativity itself. Can a machine truly create art, or is it simply replicating patterns based on its training data? If AI-generated works dominate the creative industries, will human creativity lose its unique value, or will AI simply serve as a tool that expands creative possibilities? Finally, there are questions about bias and representation in AI-generated content. Because AI models are trained on existing datasets, they can inadvertently reproduce biases present in those datasets. For example, an AI trained on a dataset of films or music might reflect the dominant cultural biases present in those works, potentially perpetuating stereotypes or marginalizing underrepresented voices. Ensuring that AI-generated content is diverse, inclusive, and free from harmful biases will be a major challenge moving forward. Generative AI is already making waves in the creative industries, from producing stunning works of visual art to composing music and assisting in film production. The benefits of these technologies are clear. They offer new tools for creativity, enhance productivity, and democratize access to artistic and musical creation. However, as we've seen, there are also significant ethical, social, and creative challenges that need to be addressed. As generative AI continues to evolve, it's essential for creators, technologists, and policymakers to work together to ensure that these tools are used in ways that benefit society, preserve human creativity, and promote fairness. The future of creativity with AI is exciting, but it's also uncertain. Will AI simply be another tool in the artist's toolkit, or will it redefine what it means to be creative? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure: AI is here to stay, and it's transforming the way we think about art, music, and film production. If you want to stay informed about how AI is reshaping creative industries, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more insights, updates, and discussions about the latest advancements in AI technology.